I've been connected to Foster Forward for many years. I participated in many of their programs when I was a foster youth.
Just finished high school. I was working at Macy's at the time. So working with Works Wonders, it really helped me kind of learn and taught me how to kind of interact in a more professional manner.
Finding my mentor and knowing that there was another adult in my life who could be just as crazy and into the same things I am really put a good spin and perspective on things for me.
I first became involved with Foster Forward when I was about 16, so about 20 years ago now, through a referral for a life skills program. And then Foster Forward continued to engage me in other programming.
I was looking to volunteer somewhere and they were kind of asking like, oh, what do you like? I was like, oh, I like animals, I like drawing. And then the animal shelter just sounded the best to me. I volunteered there for like 6 months. And then as soon as there was a job opportunity, I asked them if I could take it. And they were like, yeah, we like hiring inside of our directory anyways. So I got the interview. The next day they said that I got the job.
Slowly evolved from, oh, hey, I just need to pop in every once in a while for food, to do laundry, to, hey, can you help me out with the government assistance or whatever programs that I'm not really sure about? And that kind of evolved over time into, hey, we have resources for you that you can use. That led me to where I am today.
Aspire specifically has helped me reduce debt. I had financial coaching with that as well, which also assisted me. And that kind of just helped me to form what I want to do.
For me to be part of the Foster Forward community, it means to be a part of the change instead of just being part of the statistics. I feel like growing up, I definitely felt more like a number, like someone I can be, but that was read off a piece of paper than a person.
It's always rocky. It feels like it's going good, but then it goes downhill, then it goes good. And we kind of connected with Foster Forward. It felt like everything was gonna be okay, and it is okay. Everything's gotten better.
It means a lot. When I very first got my first apartment, that's really all I wanted because I have 2 kids, and I really just wanted to spend Christmas in a house with my 2 kids or with my family, or even if they couldn't be there, I'm with my kids, and I just wanted to have Christmas tree, presents under the tree. Last Thanksgiving, this whole thing was cleared out. We had a long table and, we had Thanksgiving. So it means a lot to me.
I entered the foster care system at the age of 5. My records say that my mother turned us over to the state. There were 5 of us. And so I was in foster care in a few foster homes, ended up being adopted at the age of 10. At 31 years old, I found siblings in foster care, in particular a 12-year-old brother, paternal brother, and I ended up becoming a kinship foster parent. And that's how I ended up finding the Rhode Island Foster Parents Association, which is now Foster Forward. And I had the opportunity to seek Foster Forward for resources. And it was a game changer for me to understand what it was like, met with other foster parents. Ultimately, I ended up becoming a member of the board and ended up becoming board president during my time there.
I know that Rhode Island Foster Parents Association was founded around a kitchen table by a group of foster parents. And they were folks who were frustrated with the status quo of the system. And they felt that the children in their care needed more resources and supports than they were receiving. And so I'm really proud that 30 years later, I think we're still true to the founding principles of the organization. I love the way that we do our work because we have an integrated suite of programming and services, whether it's your mental health, whether it's having appropriate training for workforce, whether it's knowing what to do with your paycheck once you've earned it, whether it's having adult relationships that really can guide and support you, and having a stable roof over your head. All of those things are part of that totality of your success.
Foster Forward is an organization that is not just going through the motions. There's a lot of passionate people involved who have lived experiences, like myself, like others who have been on the board, people who have volunteered. The number of things that happen throughout the year that people come from all around Rhode Island to support, it's just incredible. This is authentic. It's an organization where people love this work and want children to have people in their corner.
Fast Forward has also helped me with like school, helped me like fill out my FAFSA form, helped remind me like, oh, you need to register for your classes. I did open a CD account. They actually do care about their jobs, and they actually do care about your future.
To help me realize I do have more control over my life, and I am able to kind of direct it as I want it to go. So that leads into me being able to now start working in real estate and about to get my real estate license. With everybody's help there, it kept me motivated to keep going, even through like adversity and everything.
Foster Forward has definitely given me a safe place to explore what exactly I want to do. Foster Forward is more of like, what do you want to do? No, this is what you have to do. It's what do you want to do? I'm very creative, and they made me realize that I can explore on that and I can make a career out of that. And so that's exactly what I'm doing. I always had the voice. I've always spoke up for myself. I've always had something to say. I just feel like now I can be heard saying it.
It gives joy when you can give resources. Like when I can tell my friend like he's struggling and I can tell him, oh, you can go to Foster Forward. They'll help you. You can do your laundry. You can get a bus ticket. They'll help you get your license if you need help. It's not only one resource. There's like plenty of resources that you can use in Foster Forward that would help you come a long way in your life.
I'm going to college. I'm CNA certified, a medical assistant, and soon to be social worker. And I work at Foster Forward. It's not just about housing. There's other things out there that can help you as well. I trusted the process and it got me where I'm at now. That's just why I want to continue, like to show people, like just ask for help and advocate for yourself.
I was basically starting from zero. I was in a shelter. So when they one day came up to me and was like, hey, we have a place for you to stay, it really just shifted the trajectory of my life in the sense of I do not think I would be where I am today physically and emotionally if I did not have their support.
They put me into the internship, which was a full-time position. Having that experience really led me into a second internship with Citizens Bank, which I'm working at now. And taking that professionalism that they taught me helped me convert that into more of another full-time job. Through my career journey, I've had various mentors, really starting with the Works Wonders program. I want to give back to the program, to other individuals that went through the foster system.
Knowing that there are other people out there like me, I always knew that. But getting to know one personally and on a more personal level, it's brought a little more joy to my life. It's made me smile more than I kind of have in a while.
Foster Forward referred me to participate in the Youth Leadership Institute in St. Louis, developed my advocacy skills on a national level. So when Foster Forward told me, they wanted me to help and be a part of bringing that locally to Rhode Island and replicating that training, I was happy to be a part of it. Having young people at the table isn't just a check mark, and that we need to authentically engage young people, and they need to be leading the efforts to make systematic changes. I've experienced as a foster parent, I've experienced as an adoptive parent. Foster Forward, in my experience in the system as a whole, helped shape my parenting, and my role at DCYF really, I think Foster Forward gave me a foundation to how to approach this work without judgment, right? And meeting families and children where they are.
Starting as a foster youth and the programs that they had back then, there weren't many programs. Actually, it's definitely grown. They've expanded with their work program, and they have a landlord program now. So things like that weren't available back then. There was an Aspire program, and I was the first participant to buy a house with this program. Now I'm going to start to buy my first multifamily, and one of the first people I texted was Lisa Gala from Foster Forward, and she was so proud. I also became a Real Connections mentor through Foster Forward. So with that, I built a great relationship with my mentee, and I'm able there to guide her.
Over 30 years, we have built assets as an organization. We've gone from being a very small grassroots organization to an organization that's now partnering in the development of 144 new units of supportive housing for our community. So our impact is growing. When I think about our impact, I think of people like Brittany, who purchased her first home through our Aspire program, and that has been a springboard for her life. And now she's getting ready to buy a multifamily and rent directly to young people leaving foster care. I think of Young people like Jose, who participated in our Works Wonders program and then went on to springboard his career with Citizens Bank. The way that people that have been involved with Foster Forward are paying it forward and continuing the momentum is the most powerful contribution. We are doing the right things at Foster Forward every day to help young people not just deal with the challenges that they're experiencing today, but all that will come as their lives unfold. I think about our most powerful accomplishments over the last 30 years, and the generous support of Gala sponsors, donors, board members, who have steadfastly supported us through the years to achieve these milestones. I hope in the next 30 years, Foster Forward is at the forefront of really thinking through the most powerful ways that we can support young people and children in families, in communities, and stretching beyond the boundaries and really just thinking about a continuum of how do we help youth and families thrive.
Being that vulnerable has opened up real conversations and discussions of change. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being that vulnerable to open that door. Foster Forward is the one program that's making a difference. Not just saying it, not just wanting to do it, but actually putting their best foot forward to make it happen.